I don't need saving anymore. The sun came up the usual way. No fanfare and no speech, just light across the kitchen tiles, and coffee within reach. I didn't feel extraordinary. I didn't feel destroyed. Just somewhere in the middle of the noise and of the void. And maybe that's the gift nobody tells you about. Not the mountain and the thunder, just the ordinary doubt that passes like a cloud. Ordinary light falling on an ordinary day. Ordinary light, the kind that doesn't ask you to be brave. I don't need a sign, I don't need a revelation, just ordinary light to find my way. I called an old friend after years. We laughed about the nothing, the kind of laugh that fills a room without explaining anything. I walked the dog, I read a page, I let a Tuesday be a Tuesday. No metaphor, no hidden meaning, just the simple human way. And maybe healing isn't thunder, maybe it's a slower thing, like learning how to hold the weight without it meaning anything more than what it is. Ordinary light falling on an ordinary day. Ordinary light, the kind that doesn't ask you to be brave. I don't need a sign, I don't need a revelation, just ordinary light to find my way. I used to chase the extraordinary, the burning and the bright, but I was always passing through the ordinary light. And now I stop, and now I stay, and now I let the morning just be morning, just be day. The light is just the light today. no symbolism, no design. I made my bed, I washed my cup, and that was more than fine. Ordinary life, falling on this ordinary day. Ordinary life, I don't need to be saved. I don't need a sign, I don't need a revelation. Just ordinary life, just ordinary life is enough, is enough. Is enough. Is enough. Is enough. I write your name in the dirt tonight, beneath a sky with too many stars. The radio crackles someone's voice, telling us how brave we are. My boots are heavy, my letters thin. I read them till the ink runs gray. I memorized your handwriting to pass the empty hours away. They gave us medals made of words like honor, duty, stand your ground. But no one told me what to do when glory makes no sound. No man's land between the life I had and here. No man's land where everything I love feels far and unclear. I hold the line, but I don't know what for. In no man's land between home and war. The kid beside me, barely grown, he carries photos in his chest pocket. He says his daughter turns 3 next month. He says he's gonna make it. I don't say what I'm thinking now, I just nod and light his cigarette. Some promises are better kept as promises, not bets. They painted us as heroes on the news with flags and drums and borrowed pride. But heroes don't cry in the dark, heroes don't break down inside. No man's land between the life I had and here. No man's land where everything I love feels far and unclear. I hold the line, but I don't know what for. In no man's land between home and war. I used to think war had a face, something you could look at and name. But it doesn't. It's just distance. It's just waiting. It's just learning how to be afraid. no one hears. Dreamed of our kitchen light, the smell of coffee, the creak of the floor. I woke up reaching for something warm and found just rifle and cold hard floor. Recognize Was it a dream or do I dream of you? But nothing else could ever take you away, 'cause you'll always be my dreams come true. Oh my darling, I love you. I remember yesterday, walking hand in hand, love letters in the sand. I remember you through the sleepless night, through every endless day. I wanna hear you say, I remember you. I remember yesterday, walking hand in hand, love letters in the sand. 'Cause I remember you through the sleepless night, through every endless day. I wanna hear you say, I remember, I remember you. I found your letters in a drawer, words I couldn't read anymore. The ink is bled, the edge is torn, a memory that's badly worn. Something in the air tonight feels like losing you all over again. We were glass and rust, beautiful and breaking. We were dust and trust, slowly disintegrating. And I watched it all through eyes that couldn't cry. Glass and rust beneath a cloudless sky. The radio plays our kind of song. I turn it off, I move along, but moving feels like standing still, like climbing up a nameless hill. Something in the silence says you were never coming back again. We were glass and rust, beautiful and breaking. We were dust and trust, slowly disintegrating. And I discipline. I told myself the cracks were fine, that everything was by design. The television hums all night, a blue and flickering kind of light. It tells me what to want and fear, and I believe it year by year. And somewhere in the system there's a version of my name, filed under compliance, filed under same paper walls. They look so solid from the street. Paper walls, they crumble underneath the heat. I built a life inside a frame that someone else had drawn. Paper walls, and I've been living in them all alone. My neighbor smiles but never speaks. We share a hallway, share a week. We both pretend the world is fine. Me on your side, you on mine. I sent an email, got a form, another number in a storm. The kind of rage that has no face, just empty boxes, empty space. And somewhere in the algorithm there's a pattern with my face, predicted and accounted for and perfectly in place. Paper walls, they look so solid from the street. Paper walls, they crumble underneath the heat. I built a life inside a frame that someone else had drawn. Paper walls, and I've been living in them all alone. Who decided what was normal? Who decided what was sane? Who decided that the system was worth all of this pain? I didn't sign the form, I didn't read the fine print. I just woke up one morning, already living in I think I always knew the paper started showing through when I ran out of things to do, when every comfort felt like bait and every door led back to paper walls. I finally see them in the light. Paper walls, they never kept me safe at night. I built a life inside a frame that someone else had drawn. Paper walls, dreams that slipped away. You were fire in my veins. Now I'm drowning in the rain. We were golden, we were wild, lost forever in your smile. Now the silence cuts so deep. You're the ghost I couldn't keep. I tried to hold on, tried to believe, but love don't stay where hearts can't breathe. And the rain keeps falling down again. Every drop still calls your name. We were burning like a flame. still hear you through it all.
I woke up and the war was came in through broken blinds and painted gold across the floor. I lay there counting all my breaths like I'd never breathed before. The kettle screamed, the neighbor's dog barked twice and then went still, and the ordinary morning felt like something I had to learn to feel. Nights I prayed for morning, morning came without a sound. No trumpet, no announcement, just the sun coming around. The morning after everything, when the smoke has cleared the hill. The morning after everything, when the world goes quiet and still. We're still here, bruised and tired and worn. The morning after everything is where the living learn to mourn and carry on and carry on. I called my mother, didn't speak, just held the phone and breathed. She said, I know before I said a word, like only mothers do, I believe. I walked outside without a coat. The cold felt like a gift. Every crack in every sidewalk felt like something I had missed. All those years I chased the thunder, never stopped to hear the rain. Now the smallest things feel sacred. Now the quiet holds no shame. The morning after everything, when the smoke has cleared the hill. The morning after everything, when the world goes quiet and still. We're still here, bruised and tired and worn. The morning after everything is where the living learn to mourn and carry on and carry on. Maybe this is what surviving feels like. Not triumph, not a parade, just a Tuesday in November, and the debts that must be paid, and the faces that we carry, and the names we won't forget, and the strange and quiet mercy of being breathing yet. Oh, the steam rise up and disappear, and thought of everyone who couldn't make it to be here. The morning after everything, when the guns have all gone still. The morning after everything is just another hill. We're still here, that's enough for now. The morning after everything, we don't need to know the how. Just carry on, just carry on, just carry on. Just carry on. I woke up and the war was over. The light came in through broken blinds and painted gold across the floor. The light came in through broken blinds and painted gold across the floor. The light came in through broken blinds and painted gold across the floor. The light came in through broken blinds and painted gold across the floor. The light came in through broken blinds and painted gold across the floor. I lay there counting all my breaths like I'd never breathed before. The kettle screamed, the neighbor's dog barked twice and then went still. And the ordinary morning felt like something I had to learn to feel. All those nights I prayed for morning. Morning came without a sound. No trumpet, no announcement, just the sun coming around. The morning after everything, when the smoke has cleared the hill. The morning after everything, when the world goes quiet and still. We're still here, bruised and tired.
Midnight whispers in the rain, a lonely street, an empty lane. The city sleeps, but I'm awake, holding memories I can't escape. Photographs are fading slowly. Dust has covered yesterday, but every time I close my eyes, I still see your face. You were the sunlight in the morning, the moonlight in my darkest days. Now I'm walking through the silence, searching for what slipped away.
every dream that comes to find me leaves me broken through the night. The seasons change, the years keep moving, but some wounds never disappear. Time can teach a heart to survive, but not forget what's dear. The echoes never fade away, they're with me every day. I'm living in the shadows of your love, a ghost of what we used to be, still reaching for the stars above, but you're no longer here with me. I'm living in the shadows of your love, lost between the night and dawn. No matter where this road may lead, a part of me is holding on. Can you hear me calling? Across the endless night. If I could turn back time, I'd never let you go. I'd hold you through the storm, I'd never lose control. But dreams are made of memories, and memories remain like footprints in the sand, washed away by rain. I'm living in the shadows of your love, a ghost of what we used to be, still reaching for the stars above, but you're no longer here with me. I'm living in the shadows of your love, lost between the night and dawn. Though the world keeps moving on, my heart still sings your song. I'm living in the shadows of your love till the end of time itself. Among a million crowded souls, I'm still looking for someone else. The rain has stopped, the sky turns blue, but every road I walk still leads to you. One final glance, one last goodbye. Your memory remains as the stars fade from the sky. the sky turns gray. Another battle waiting at the break of day. I've walked through deserts made of broken dreams. I've crossed the rivers of regret. Every road was filled with questions, every answer came with sweat. The world kept closing every doorway, trying to make me lose my way. But there's a fire deep inside me that refuses to fade away. When the lightning fills the sky, I lift my head and wonder why. I got the heart of the storm, the soul of the thunder. I won't surrender, not now, not ever. I got the heart of the storm, no matter how far I fall. I'll keep on rising, I'll keep surviving, standing proud through it all. There were nights I felt abandoned, like a ship lost out at sea. But every wave that tried to drown me only taught me how to believe. The scars I wear are not my weakness, they're the proof of where I've been. And every time the world says game over, I find the strength to begin again. Through the darkness and the pain, I hear tomorrow call my name. I got the heart of the storm, the soul of the thunder. I won't surrender, not now, not ever. I got the heart of the storm, no matter how far I fall. I'll keep on rising, I'll keep surviving, standing proud through it all. Raise your hands tonight. Keep the dream alive. The mountain may be higher, the road may never end, but every great survivor was once afraid to stand. So let the heavens shake around me, let the wild winds blow. The stronger the storm becomes, the stronger I will
nothing can take me. I got the heart of the storm, and I'm ready for it all. When the sky is falling, you'll hear me calling. I'll never stop standing tall. I got the heart of the storm, burning brighter than before. And when the final curtain falls, I'll still be asking for more. The storm moves on, the clouds drift away, but the fire inside remains. One more road, one more dream, one more chance to believe. To believe. The room is cold, your side still warm. I trace the shade of what we had before. The photographs still hold your smile, but photographs can't hold me through the night. I try to let the silence speak, but every quiet moment cuts too deep. I'm still here, standing in the wreckage, still holding on to every broken message, still calling out your name into the dark, still here with nothing but a scar. The city lights don't feel the same. I walk these streets and call it by your name. The clocks keep moving, I stay still. Some wounds don't close, they never will. I built these walls to the long way home tonight, through streets I know too well. The autumn air's cold and thin, and I had stories I couldn't tell. The porch lights on at someone's house, a family behind the glass. I stood there like a photograph of something meant to last.
stood there in the rain, watching you walk away. My hands reached out for nothing, my words had gone astray. I broke the only promise that I swore I'd always keep. Now I'm drowning in the silence, and the guilt won't let me sleep. How do you forgive what cannot be undone? How do you come back when all the damage has been done? I'm falling on my knees with nothing left but this. Please forgive me for every word that cut too deep. Please forgive me for every vow I couldn't keep. I'm shattered, I'm broken, I'm bare before your eyes. Please forgive me before this love completely dies. The silence in this room is louder than my screams. I see your face at midnight, tearing through my dreams. I give back every moment that I threw so carelessly. If only you'd believe me when I say you're all I need. How do you rebel? What's crumbled to the ground? How do you recover the one thing you never should have lost? I'm crying out your name into this empty night. Please forgive me for every word that cut too deep. Please forgive me for every vow I couldn't keep. I'm shattered, I'm broken, I'm bare before your eyes. Please forgive me before this love completely I know I don't deserve the mercy that I'm asking for, but without you I am nothing, just an echo at your door. Take my pride, take my armor, take everything I own. Just don't leave me in this darkness, don't leave me here alone. Please forgive me, I'll spend forever making right. Please forgive me, don't let this be our final night. I'm kneeling, I'm bleeding, my soul is on the line. Please forgive me and let your heart come back to mine. Forgive me, I'm sorry. Please just come back to me. silence of the night, I hear the echoes calling me, a distant flame beyond the dark, a dream that's waiting to be free. Stormy sky, raised by thunder, taught to fight. Every scar became a story, every wound became my light. The world kept saying turn around, but my heart refused to fall. Through the fire and the shadows, I kept answering their call. When the road was breaking I found a reason to the light. space. I still see you in this place. Every breath feels like a lie. Since the day we said goodbye, broken glass inside my chest. Every heartbeat fails the test. You were everything I knew. Now I'm nothing without you. I tried to save what we became, but love just fed the flames. This is the funeral of love. We dug the grave we're thinking of. No halo left, no God above, just blood and tears we're made of. I'm screaming till my lungs collapse, reliving every moment past. We were never built to last, just a memory turned to ash. Every night I hear your voice, like a ghost I can't destroy. You're the echo in my brain, feeding off my endless pain. We were chaos, we were fire, burning down in our desire. Now the smoke is all I see, choking every part of me. I tried to run, I tried to hide, but you're the darkness deep inside. This is the funeral of love. We dug the grave we're thinking of. No halo left, no God above, just broken dreams we're made of. I'm falling into black again, trapped inside this violence. Everything we ever were dies in silence. Say goodbye. Dig the grave, feel the pain. Love was nothing but a chain. Rip it out, let it bleed. You were everything I need. If I could bring you back tonight, would it fix what we denied? Or are we just a fading light, lost between the wrong and right? Every tear, every scar shows me who we really are. Not forever, not divine, just a love that couldn't survive. This is the funeral of love. No savior left, no hand to hold. We lost the war we never won, and now I'm dying all alone, screaming loud into the void. Every dream we both destroyed, all that's left inside my soul is a heart I can't control. Lay me down beside the past, where broken love was meant to last. We buried it alive.
just a lonely traveler, walking down a broken road, carrying dreams and empty promises, with nowhere left to go. Then you came like morning sunlight through the darkness of my life, with a smile that healed the deepest scars and made everything feel right. I never believed in miracles until you came along. I found heaven in your eyes, a place where my heart can hide. When the world gets cold and gray, you wash all my fears away. Every kiss feels like a prayer, every moment you're right there. And if forever has a name, it's written in your eyes today. The stars above don't shine as bright as the love you give to me. The rivers run, the seasons change, but you're all I'll ever need. Every road leads back to you, no matter where I roam, because your arms are the only place that has ever felt like home. You turn my ordinary life into a beautiful song. I found heaven in your eyes, a place where my heart can hide. When the world gets cold and gray, you wash all my fears away. Every kiss feels like a prayer, every moment you're right there. And if forever has a name, it's written in your eyes today. When we're old and time moves slower, and silver fills our hair, I'll still be holding your hand tight, like the day we first stood there. When the final sunset falls at the ending of our days, I'll thank the stars for giving me a love that never fades. I found heaven in your eyes, the brightest light in all my life. Through every storm and every tear, you're the reason I'm still here. Every dream I've ever known
this world fades away, I'll still be loving you somehow, beyond the skies, beyond the rain.